how many hours do you spend daily? Yeah, average on
Okay.
Werewolf Online.
Okay. First, when I was starting, like to play a lot, I would be online all the time, except when I'm in bed. So like from the moment I woke up, I don't check my WhatsApp messages. I just go
Just
ahead,
go
like
ahead. Yeah,
look. Yeah, in the game. I was just like go in the game. I texted my friend first thing in the morning. You can ask like one of my best friend like Steros. I texted him invite me first thing like when I woke up in the morning, and he's like, oh my god, when you woke up you just didn't even say good morning. You just said
yeah.
invite me to the game. And this is like, yeah, that was before, like when I was really crazy about the game.
Hello everyone, welcome to a second podcast. Today I'm here with BurritoBabe, and can you introduce yourself?
Hi, BurritoBabe. Well, my IG name is BurritoBabe from, I think, from the start. But everybody call me BB or Bloom. That's my real name.
Okay, so when did you start playing Werewolf Online then?
Wow. It was like, I think last year from like September, I think, but that when it was like, I'm not even sure when this game launched, but that was when I played in September, because like one of my colleagues from work, she was like introducing me to this game. Like we knew kind of that Werewolf is like a board game before, right?
Yeah,
Like,
card game actually, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, a board game. Like we
yeah,
didn't
or
actually play in real life.
yes.
Yeah, and then like she was like, "Oh, you can play. You want to play this game? Like you can, manipulate people. You can lie to people." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So introduce me. And then
Yeah,
she was like, "Okay." And I started then, and then
you never
we didn't
stopped.
have a clan. Well, I did stop for a bit, like because like it gets like I didn't have friends there to begin with, basically, and like we didn't have a clan back then, because I think the clan
No,
came out in
the clans
December.
came in December, yes.
Yeah, so then back then I was just like playing solo, and like I play with my sister sometime, and yeah, that was about the beginning. Yeah.
And yeah, did you know about Town of Salem, for example? Because a lot of people do actually know
I
that
think
game, but that's not the way you
no,
came in.
actually, like I'm not just like I'm not like such a gamer kind of, but like I think you mean like the people think that Werewolf is just like copying from that game, or is it
Mm,
the same?
well, it's hard to say that actually. I don't play it. I don't play it either, but it's comparable. Yeah, they call it the Mafia games, you know.
I heard about it, yeah, and they also think that like a lot of the avatars are from what is this game called?
Town of Salem.
No, the other game. They were like saying that we like kind of copy
Oh, I
the
don't know what
avatars
game then.
from another game. Fortnite? I'm not sure.
I don't think
But they
so.
were saying about Fortnite. Yeah, but yeah.
Maybe,
But like
maybe, I don't
I
know.
never play all these games, so I
Yeah,
don't really know.
I'm more
Yeah.
a gamer, but well, yeah, it's also hard to depend if to determine if
Yeah.
you're a gamer when you play on your phone or not. Like people
Yeah,
think
exactly.
when they talk about a gamer, then they think about people that play on a PC or a console. But yeah,
Yeah,
phone
you can't really
games,
compare, yeah.
it's
True.
hard to say. So then about Werewolf Online, what mode do you usually play and why?
Basically, I started with quick games normally, but usually me and my friends are on Sandbox, because like we have zombies and Psych Leader and all that. So I think we enjoy playing Sandbox most of the time, and like we kind of liked the Cupid role. So like
Yes,
we want to win as couples and
that's a
all
lot of
that.
fun
Yeah,
with friends, indeed.
yeah, that's a lot of fun to play Sandbox with friends, and like
Yeah,
yeah,
and if you're then in voice chat, then yeah, you're gonna, yeah, it's gonna be
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, because like we usually like with the clan, we usually go on voice chat and then like play at the same time all the time. So that's how we usually, enjoy playing together a lot of times. Yeah.
And then this is a question that I ask a lot of people. What role describes you most, or what is actually your favorite role?
Well, if you can see my profile, I played a lot with Zero, because like I had a friend. I have a friend that used to be a gunner most of the time, and also like so whenever we play together, it's easy for me to be a seer, and then another person can
Be the gunner.
if there's an aura, yeah. And it's like seer is kind of like a save role, because like you get protected anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's kinda
sometimes
like
you
a
have
save,
corrupt doctors, but
yeah, before it got like this corruptor and all this, but yeah, like when you die, they would save you, as the
yes.
first priority. So yeah, it's kind of like a beginner's role, but I enjoy playing Seer. Yeah.
But but does it also describe you? Because a seer sounds like someone who can actually, who actually observes a lot, and someone who's also taking the lead in real life, maybe.
Yeah, I like to be able to check people, because like sometimes when you get really stupid seers and you like everybody would be like so annoyed, but I think I like to tell people what to do. For example, not like to lead per se, but like try to be like the smart ones in the game.
Yes, yeah.
Or yeah, especially when you're not playing with your friends, right? Because like if you're not playing with your friends, you get a lot of some random people, and sometimes you get like not like new players. So yeah, and sometimes they don't really know how to play the games, and you want to be the one person that
to lead,
actually know what to do. Yeah.
Yes. So
exactly.
Now I've got some questions from Blade 818, and if I'm right, you are not really a ranked player, and he actually he has given me some questions about ranked.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I think, you can first try to answer this for rank, but I'm not sure if you will be able to do it, that easily. And afterwards, we can also do it for the sandbox, because you're a lot more experienced with sandbox. So the first one is then, what are the hardest and the easiest roles to play, and then first for ranked.
Mm-hmm.
And then sandbox.
And then sandbox, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think. I think like the rank. It's just they give you like also this. It's pretty similar to the quick game, but like they got 3 random villagers.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Well, I think the hardest one is always going to be like Avenger for me, because I feel like if you take the wrong person, you feel like you're game throwing. And if you don't take anybody, it's just like, it's kind of like a waste. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a dilemma, kind of like different situation.
Yeah,
and this role is like, I don't think I played it enough to be able to perfect it. So, yeah, like, it's kind of like hard for me. And also, just like any solo roles that are hard. Yeah.
Yeah, solo roles are always hard.
Yeah.
You don't have any teammates.
Yeah, but like the easy roles, I think, definitely Seer, because you get protected anyways.
Yes.
And also, I think maybe the protection role, like BG. I'm not sure if they have it in ranked.
BG appears as an RV actually.
Right, yeah, actually, exactly. And also they added this sandbox role, like Red Lady and all that.
Yeah, Red Lady.
Now, as a RV, right? So I think this is also one of the hardest role.
I don't know, Red Lady and Marksman are not yet in ranked, if I believe. I've never seen them at least.
Right.
But
I saw in the descriptions that they are in RV. but I'm not sure. 'Cause I
Yeah.
haven't gotten the role.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
they're in the RV for the. I don't know, but I've never seen them. Could
Yeah.
be that they only are RV for sandbox or maybe custom games, but or I'm just really unlucky and that I never end in such a game.
Yeah.
That would be
So
yeah, a lot of bad luck. And
yeah.
then for sandbox, what do you think that the hardest and the easiest roles are? Like there are a lot of roles and variety, but
Right. Yeah. The new roles are pretty hard to get by, like the marksman, for example. But and also I think like the killing role, like sec leader, for example, because like I mean sec, you have to admit, right? Because like sec leader role is it's very boring if you get it, like, and also if you like sec everybody and at the end you die, just like okay, you're gonna make them lose. So
Yes.
it's kind of also a dilemma as well, and also like when you get a seg game, it's just pretty much very boring if you're playing with friends, because you know like okay, your friends is segged and you have to like okay maybe
wait, yes.
wait, and then like it's just getting boring and everything else.
Yeah, sometimes you
And it's hard
even have to wait before everyone is sected in the end of the game.
yeah, it's just kind of a bit annoying because at the end you just want to get on with the game, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And just
you
actually
always
do
wanna
things.
avoid having a seg game if we're playing with clan and everything. But yeah, I think it's just one of the hardest one is like for me at least, and also markman.
Yes, and the easiest?
That's for sure. The easiest, I would say, BH. Like I like to play BH a lot, and also Passy, because it's like
Pacifist, yeah.
yeah, you definitely that you if the werewolves are smart, you will not get killed. So that's what, yeah, because like they know Passy is somewhat useless, kind of when they're
Yeah,
revealed.
yeah, you could.
So it's kind of like you're safe.
Yeah, and it's also like if you don't use it correctly, you are actually even helping the werewolves.
Helping.
Like the werewolves
Right,
won't get
exactly.
lynched that day,
Yeah.
or you give them
And they will
information.
not kill you
Yeah, and they will not kill you indeed.
if they're smart, right? So yeah.
Yeah,
So this is like I think one of the easiest, and also like BH I like to play it a lot because like you just put trap on. If you're selfish, then you put trap on yourself, and then you just
Yes.
the whole game. If there is no bomber or
yeah, corrupt.
zombies.
Well,
And,
no corrupt.
yeah.
And-
For sec game, it's just you can't get sacked and
Yeah,
it's killed by werewolves.
I don't know. Isn't that with zombies as well? Like that you can, if you have a trap on yourself, that you can't be bitten, or can you be bitten?
You can be bitten.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's like, well, it's no harm, right? Because like at the end, zombie games is like the easiest one, in my opinion, at least.
Yes.
You would either want to stay alive as a villager or become a zombie. So it's just like okay, if they beat you, then it's fine. But
Yeah.
if they don't, and werewolf attack you, then you're not gonna be dead. So
Indeed.
yeah, I think it's easy. And also like if you're a couple with jailer, that's like you guys are not gonna be dead. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You can put a trap on him, and then he can jail you for the rest of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Or you have to take,
That's like
you have to be taken out by the junior or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, different way.
Yeah.
So,
Because yeah.
what role or roles would you actually recommend to add in ranked from
In
sandbox?
rank.
Yes.
Oh. Do
Like,
they have Cupid?
no,
right?
we don't have Cupid.
I think Cupid would be also fun to play in rank.
And
that was
maybe-
Cupid.
Maybe
But
another one?
They don't. Sorry.
Do you have another one as well? Like,
Maybe like a solo role. Like maybe. Do they have Corruptor?
no, actually it's always arsonist or serial killer in...
Yeah, that's kind of boring because like.
Yeah, there's not a lot of variety in that way.
Yeah. I think maybe ranked players want to have something more challenging. Well, I don't really play ranked per se, but like I think if you're getting into that stage or like a higher level, they want something challenging maybe.
Yes.
And it's always going to be fun if you're playing with killing roles like corruptors and
Bomber maybe even.
Won't even know what roles they got corrupted or whatever. Right?
Yeah,
so
corrupted.
Harder.
Corrupted could be an interesting one to see.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if a lot of people would love that, but yeah, they could just do it for the experiment. And
yeah, but the thing is like it's a game, right? Because you can't just have like the easy way all the time. Because in rank, it should be even more like challenging for other people.
Yeah, usually it's really hard to win as werewolves, for example, in ranked. Like in sandbox, I think it's easier. At least as long as your teammates don't suicide, because then you will just really get the disadvantage. Or in zombie games, yeah, that's also quite hard.
Wow, yeah.
But
I think the zombie games are. Well, if most of the time, if I'm zombie, I would also I would already see that I would gonna win.
Yeah, and then you can already reveal the werewolves in day one. Actually, definitely if you bit someone.
Yeah. So werewolves are maybe do they have like different werewolves in rank, like junior, for example, or like berserk?
There's no berserk. Actually, we always have the wolves here and the junior werewolf, and then depending on the mode, you have either the alpha or the shaman, and then there's a random werewolf that can also come up with either one of these four or the regular werewolf. But there's actually we've never had a berserk or a nightmare werewolf in ranked, unfortunately.
We should though. Or we should add it to like the random werewolf. So
yeah, that
way you can have more variety, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
yeah.
Then this question is probably gonna be really tough for you. But what's your opinion about the current state of ranked, and how should we improve it? But I think if you can't answer this one, I would say talk about sandbox for this question.
Oh, okay. Isn't the rank right now? Is it? I know that you have to pay 5 gold to enter. Right?
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes.
I think this way it's already even better than before. I think because before people would just like go there and like some new players didn't even know how to play rank and they would just go there. So I think this is kind of like a
good thing,
like a requirement, right?
Yeah.
To just like not let anybody play rank. But I also think that they should have like a level restrictions. I'm not sure if it's necessary, but I think they should like at least maybe this game could be like level 50 and more, or like another stage would be like level 100 and more or something. Or I'm not even sure if this matters, but it just can this can also filter like the players that for sure that they're not new players.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be an interesting thing.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and would you actually, for example, love to see more RV spots in the sandbox mode?
RV, do they have
like you? Currently, sandbox only has 1 RV, if I'm right. Sometimes even 0.
Really?
Well, maybe I think I saw that once.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, not sure.
I think I went in and there were like 3 RVs.
Yeah, that's ranked, but
oh, you mean sandbox?
Yeah, sandbox. Would you like to see more RVs in sandbox?
Yeah, for sure. Cause like I mean, it's already getting interesting if you add like new roles, but like for RV, it's just like it's already a given when you're saying, oh, I am like witch, for example, and then for sure that you're the only RV. But
yes.
Like if you add more RV, then it could be more challenging for sandbox. But I'm not even sure if it work, but you have to like cut down some roles. So
yeah, you always have to take out some roles. Like, I would go with pacifist, for example, and since you can also have pacifist in the RV list.
Yeah, true, actually. Or like BH.
Yeah, maybe BH indeed. That would be another option.
But I don't. Okay, I don't know if it's relevant, but I'm just like I really don't like how Red Lady that works, because like for me it's just pointless if you're like I want the Red Lady to be more like a jailer. When you go visit somebody, you can talk to them. Does that make sense? Like I actually thought that was going to be how the role works, but it just
it's just you visit and you die. Yeah.
And then it would be more fun. Like, I'm not saying that it's bad right now, but like it would be more fun if you add like a chat box, and we can talk and whatever.
That could
be like more drama.
Yes. More fun indeed.
Add a little bit of spice. Yeah.
So then this last question is also from Blade 818.
Right.
But this is not about a mode in particular, but what's your favorite role? What's your favorite way to play the full role?
Wow. Full is very hard, because like if you act stupid, they would already know that you're a fool.
Yes.
I would say sometimes if you're in a quick game, you can just, play dumb and be like, oh, you can pretend to be Seer, for example, if you're in a quick game. But like if you're in a sandbox games, do you know that there are people that are like, familiar with the game? I think maybe you shouldn't talk a lot. You just keep quiet, because this is like how I play Fool.
Yeah, and just getting suspicious at the end.
Yeah, and every time when I don't talk, they would be like, "Oh, why you're not talking?" And they would just like lynch or check the next day or something.
Yeah, that's actually
hard.
Yeah, of course. It's
Fool. I think Fool is hard. Like HH, like you can just win as like Headhunter in quick games like so easily.
Yeah, in quick game it's quite easy.
Yeah, it's very easy. But okay, in sandbox, totally different. But yeah.
Yeah, even in ranked, the headhunter is actually quite easy as well, because most of the times we see the headhunter just claims on day one, and they just they accept that their target will not be lynched, and they just wait for the werewolves to kill the target, and then they are a villager.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if that works in sandbox, but
we do that sometimes in sandbox, because like sometimes we just try to win, but that would be like really stupid if they would be like, oh, this, if they're acting like as a Seer, that would be stupid, because like everybody would know that okay, you're not a real Seer.
Yeah, and then you will get shot.
But in quick game, it's totally different, because like you can just go in there and be like, when the time lets you vote, you just go ahead and vote that target, and everybody would just follow you, because in quick games they're full with new players and everybody. So yeah.
Yes.
You can win easily at HH.
First, we are going to talk about the question. I will first ask some questions about your experience, because you're one of the most experienced players in the game. You're in the top 100, if I'm right. And that's actually why I wanted to do a podcast with you, because I want to know the experience of a really experienced player. So the first question is that are there a lot of people that actually friend you because you are in the top 100?
If I go on a solo play, then they would, because they would check my level, and then they would be like, oh, your level is insane, or they would friend me.
So you actually can get famous in game because of a high level, actually. Yeah, if we say it like that.
I mean, not me personally, but like I think you can, if they see you and you're high level, and also not just high level, but maybe your avatar as well. If you're like, dressing up really cute or whatever, they would just,
Yeah, friend you.
be friend with you. Yeah, very superficial, but yeah.
So, what's the worst and best experience you have had in your Werewolf Online time? Because you have had a lot of
You
games.
mean like a game? Okay.
Yeah, or just something in general. Maybe a really
Right.
moment of pride, or
Right. Yeah.
yeah, or just a really big mistake, or maybe even something that was not in the game but related to the game. So maybe in Discord or with the clan.
Right. Yeah. Oh wow. We have a lot of dramas, but okay. Let's just the good times. I mean, obviously, playing this game just it kind of sounds very cheesy, but it also changes my life a little bit because I have been playing since as in like getting more into the game since we had the clan, right? And I played a lot with my clan members most of the time, and also with friendly clans and everybody else that wants to play, and it just like changes like my life and relationships with these people. It became like a part of my daily routine.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. This is like how much I am into the game. And,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I think like the best part of this game is about the clan.
So the clan is really important to you.
Yeah, it is important. Yeah, because you never know when people are like very serious with this game, and some people are very like dedicated to it, and a clan is like a really big community. But that I wish that I wish they would extend how many people can fit in the clan. But
yeah, that's something we can talk about soon.
Yeah, and it's like it's important for a lot of people to be in a clan, and they can talk about the game, talk about their personal life, socialize. It's basically
it's a chat platform actually.
Yeah, sometimes they don't care about the game, but they want to talk to people and they want to socialize, and sometimes people have things in their life that they can't really talk to friends in real life, and they want to do it online, and this is like a perfect opportunity for people to mingle and like talk and and also play games, which is also a benefit.
Yes.
And this has become like one of the things that I do every day. Play and like talk to my friends.
So now actually I wonder how many hours do you spend daily? Yeah, on average on Werewolf Online.
Okay, first when I was starting to play a lot, I would be online all the time except when I'm in bed. So like from the moment I woke up, I don't check my WhatsApp messages. I just
go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, in the game. I was just like, go in the game. I texted my friend first thing in the morning. You can ask one of my best friend, like Steros. I texted him, invite me. First thing, like when I woke up in the morning, and he was like, oh my god, when you woke up, you just didn't even say good morning. You just invite me to the game. And this is like, that was because like when I was really crazy about the game, So I would just wake up and then
just play.
Probably maybe like more than 12 hours, I think.
But don't you have work to do or something like that, or do you actually? What do you actually?
I worked. I just started to. I worked when I was, becoming very crazy about it. Like I worked when my work was very, easy and like didn't really have like tight schedule, so I can just like put my phone on and like play and like work.
Oh, so you actually is multifunctional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was like that for a while, like some months, that I was like so into it. Like everybody would see me online 24/7 even.
So, yeah, you don't have an. Yeah, it's like you were probably online for 10 hours plus per day.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's how
So
much
that's
I spent.
actually how you got the XP.
Yeah, also like because I played a lot. Also, like a lot of my friends have even like higher level than me, and they
Yeah,
become more addicted. Yeah.
I actually asked Steros in the first case,
Yeah, I know.
but he said that he thought that his English was not good enough to do a podcast. So then I went ahead to you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
otherwise I would have gone to Anjani because she also has a really high level, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. You should. They would be perfect for it, but like, yeah, probably they're not very confident about talking about it, I guess. But yeah, they're addicts.
yeah. So
Yeah.
then you have had a lot of experiences, a lot of games, and you have also met a lot of players. So now it's
Yeah.
time for you to actually describe the Werewolf Online community in general, and then not maybe your clan members, but just the average player you see. It's really hard to do that because it's actually making stereotypes. But yeah, could you try to explain a little bit about the
The whole
community, how you
community.
think about it?
Yeah. As of first, I thought it was all like random players. I mean, it's still randoms right now, but as a whole community, I think it's growing because a lot of people are more interested in playing, and like if they join Discord, they would know that Werewolf Discord is up, it's big. Right?
Yeah, it's a
There are
really
people
big place
interacting.
indeed.
Yeah, there are people interacting all the time on the Discord, and I think it's good that they have this community because like before I thought, okay, I'm just gonna go play and like not interacting with people, but it's just I think the clan made it better. Not my clan per se, but like I mean like the whole system of the clan made
Yes,
it
and
better for people to have the feeling of a community kind of, and I think it's growing, and a lot of I think they are also improving a lot, like in the future, kind of like it's actually getting better. Like before we didn't even have a clan. Before we didn't have like a clan tag or a profile and whatever. Like there are features that are actually that are invented that are like actually pretty useful. I think they
yes,
should. Yeah,
sometimes
and
there are hidden features like you don't know a lot of them, but they are
yeah,
still really useful.
yeah, exactly. So um, it's becoming like a bigger community, and I think this is good because like it's not just this game. You can play like anybody can play, right? There's no age restriction. Well, there are, but I'm not sure. But anyone can play. So if you're young, you're old, you can play the same game, interact.
Yeah,
Well,
just I
so
think
it's basically
all countries
it's
as well.
yeah, everybody on Earth or whatever, every countries you can play. If you speak English, obviously you can, and if you don't, then you have other channels, other servers that you can go and use your own language. But
Yes.
this is also one of the good thing because like I know like I'm from Thailand and I know a lot of Thai players they don't really like to play on the sandbox so much. Like some do, like my friends that they can speak English, but some they just prefer to be in quick game in
And
a Thai
then,
server.
yeah,
Yeah, and even though their levels are high, they don't care. They just like to play quick games in Thai servers, and that is one of the good things. You can also join sandbox or rank, or if you don't want to, you want to speak your own languages, then you go on your server. That's one of the
yeah, there's still
things that
some.
this game offers.
I think there's still a lot of languages though that have no specific
Servers.
channel, yeah, servers
Yeah.
yet. But yeah, they have a
Yeah.
lot at least.
Yeah, they have like the main ones, I think.
Yeah, a lot of European languages, but these are dominant on the global scale as well, probably.
Yeah.
And
So I think it's getting bigger and bigger, and yeah, it's good. If they can add more languages to it, then
yeah, they can also go bigger on it. Yeah, every country.
yeah.
So then I got some questions about the clan, and we have already talked a lot about clans actually, but there's some specific things, and I think you are gonna have a lot of say about these questions, or just the answers are gonna be big. So
Right.
can you tell something about your clan, the Mythical Beast clan, one of the
Yes.
and also known as one of the most famous clans of Werewolf Online so far. I know it's appearing really fast, and
Yeah.
it has a lot of members and a lot of experienced members,
Right. Yeah.
especially.
Yeah, we are. Okay, the thing about Mythical Beast, we started off as, well, I was not the first one who created the clan, but my good friend, Lavi, astronaut Lex, he started the clan, and he initially wanted this clan to be like a family clan, kind of. We were not that competitive at the beginning. We were kind of like slow getting into the top 100 or the top 50 even. But afterwards, we care so much about our members, as we consider them as like a family member, kind of. So we don't really kick people that easily. For example, if you're in, then you're in. Otherwise,
So
it's like if you're inactive for a long time, like a lot of quests, then we would consider
kicking, yeah.
Yeah, but then if you're in, then you're just going to be there for a long time if you are active.
Yeah,
We
but
don't kick people for no reason.
something that I see in my clan is actually that people don't donate gold, so that, and then we cannot do quests, and then I have to kick them. But
Right.
is everyone actually donating the gold just voluntarily?
Yeah, like the goals for my clan wasn't a problem before, or hasn't been a problem, because like almost at the end of every quest, we say something on the clan chat and ask them if how much we need for the next quest, and everybody knows that okay, if there's no gold, then we can't start a quest, and everybody wants a quest.
Yes.
So they would either donate, a little bit, or they would go spin the wheel and donate. Yeah, but in my clan, we don't have like a written rules, but like how much you should donate per quest. But let's say if you have some, then you donate. If you don't, you donate as much as you could, right? So it's like a common thing.
Yeah, so it's just everything for the clan.
Yeah, and they know if they're inactive, if they're not playing as much as like for one quest, they could compensate that by donating. So they know if they should donate. Like a lot of my clan members, they usually donate like 1K or something like this per quest, or like 500K. I think that's like a standard that you should donate for one quest.
Yeah, usually
500K.
I ask for 500, but yeah, it would be great if everyone could donate 1,000. Although I'd say it's gonna be useless because there's not a lot of things that you can do other than buying quests. Yeah, you can skip the waiting time and you can shuffle them. That's everything.
Oh man, shuffling, oh my god. If you shuffle, it costs so much.
Yeah,
Like,
it's also
when you shuffle, you need to get, you expect to get something that you haven't gotten before, right?
yeah.
Okay, as our clan, if we haven't done a quest that they offered, then we would do it. But then if we have done everything, then we would shuffle. So it would be like the last thing that we would do.
Yes.
Yeah, because it costs a lot, and like we don't skip time normally, so we just let it run.
Yeah, we actually do the same because I don't want to spend coins on that, and
Yeah,
definitely
exactly. Because like we have to, do it again. Asking people to donate and like I don't really want to ask people to donate in the clan chat because like I think it just if I don't know if
it
they
sounds
want
pushy
maybe they
maybe.
would. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to push people to donate, but that's the thing. So I mean, if they have something, they would automatically do it. But I don't really like to message people one by one to donate because that's not how we usually do in this. So we would just like say something in the clan chat and then
People
people would
start
just
donating.
do it. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So
So
then, since we are talking about the clans and the gold, do you think that
yeah.
there should be more in terms of clans? Like, would clan wars be a good idea, maybe, or do you like to see, yeah, something that you can do with gold in the clan?
Oh, something that you can do in it with the
Like at the
goals.
moment, we only have quest, we have the chat platform,
Right.
we have the skip weight, and we have,
Um,
yeah, that
yeah.
the shuffle.
We have. Oh, yeah. Maybe like we should. Maybe there should be like a. I don't know. I'm just like thinking outside of the box. Like maybe
Yeah,
they should give us like a like a premium shop kind of for clan. Like you can buy. Let's say you can go on this shop and then like use the clan gold to buy this premium item for your every clan member. I don't know if it would be like nice or
yeah,
but
it's gonna be hard because, yeah, what could that
yeah,
item be? Like an avatar, but then, yeah,
yeah, something for the avatar, obviously, but like
yeah,
something that it's the same um, with everybody, and everybody can wear. I don't know, like something premium. I don't know what they can do, but I heard they're gonna. Well, this is about the clan goal, but maybe they can add more items that a little pricey then, so
yes,
harder to get or something. Yeah.
so that people really have
Something.
to donate and that they
Yeah,
really have to
exactly.
want to get it actually in order before you're gonna buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there's something like shitty, then it would be like,
No one is
we're
gonna
not
buy it
taking
then.
that gold. Yeah, so maybe something like that. But otherwise, I don't really know what we can do because like it's always like hard to get the gold. I don't even know how like some of the clans they have so much gold and they can shuffle the quest like all the time. They got
Yeah,
new
they
quests
just
all
have
the
so,
time.
yeah, but
They
yeah,
have
it's so
so
useless
much.
actually.
I know, and it's
So
just like wow, how can they get so much gold?
So would you think, because we were talking about that earlier, would you think that it would be a good idea that you could actually buy extra slots for members with gold?
Yes, I would definitely consider that because like we were already complaining to the dev that we would want maybe more than 50 members because like right now we have two clans under the same name.
Yeah, and they are gonna change that, right? Like they're gonna.
They said no at the beginning when we were asking, but I'm not sure right now. So like we already asked it, but they said like it's a bit difficult for a lot of people. I wanted maybe like 100 plots, but I don't know if that's like too big of a clan.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
nah.
but if you can buy them with gold, then why not, right? You get the benefit, like the game devs get the benefit that we would buy it and we get slots for
For more
new
members.
players.
Yes,
Yeah, so it's like a win-win.
and then mm, have you made? Yeah, actually, we already know this answer kind of bit, but have you made real life friends in Werewolf Online with who you actually speak about other things than Werewolf Online? And have you actually
Yeah,
also met someone maybe?
I have met. Okay, this is very personal, but everybody knows, I guess, in my clan. But I met my boyfriend there in the
Oh,
clan. Yeah, and I actually met him in real life earlier. So yeah, I also made a lot of friends that are very close to me. One of my close friends, like Saros, him, and Brit,
yes,
and
Brit.
some other people that I haven't mentioned, but they are like these people, and like Blabby as well. Like these people, I'm close to them the most. Like I can talk to them, about anything, like daily life as well. Not just about the game, but yeah.
And they would also, yeah. Would you actually?
I would meet them someday.
Would you actually? This is gonna be a weird question, maybe, but would you consider living in one house with like 10 clan members?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm down. Yeah. I mean, that would be fun. Like, I would down for like a werewolf meetup, like a party. So like, if you want to sit in the living room and like play werewolves.
Yes.
Party, put the music on, whatever. I'll be down.
Yeah, same probably. And actually, would you go to like if there was like a lot of big games or big events or big companies have actually events on yearly base, like annually. If Werewolf Online was to actually come up with an event or something like that to announce something and to have people meet up each other, I don't know where that would be. Probably in Germany because the developers are from Germany. But would you go to it?
I would if I'm in Germany right now, so I would. Yeah, definitely. But like I would go with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not even sure if like a lot of people are from. Well, I know that a lot of people are from Europe, but I'm not sure if there are like that many people that are in Germany and that would willing to go to an event. So like maybe it would be difficult. Maybe in the future
it's also
a lot more players than we could.
Yeah, it's also kind of not. Werewolf Online is getting popular, but it's not popular enough to have an event, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, they wouldn't go...
Like 1 million people playing, or...
Yeah, that's maybe 2 at this time, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure they are like... I think they are less because like some people are like inactive and everything.
Yes, and then...
I mean, we could organize it ourselves even. It doesn't have to adapt to do it, I guess. Like,
I would definitely go.
Yeah, I like with friends. Everything, because like I think a lot of people are in Europe, and of course there are a lot of other people that are in Asia, but
Asia as well.
To meet in Europe, I think for a lot of people. Yeah, so I would do it someday in the future for sure.
Okay, so then we're going to the final questions.
Right.
And this is actually more about Werewolf Online in general in the future. Okay. So, do you think it's a good idea to add a competitive multiplayer mode that you can play with clan members or friends and compete with other clans?
I was actually thinking about it because that would be fun, but it would be also difficult because like you need to find another clan. Like let's say if you're gonna do like 8 players versus 8 players, right?
Yes.
It would be like different. It would be like a little hard because you don't know if another clan is like online at the same time. So it's like kind of like hard to make a challenge. It kind of needs to be like a request challenge or something, which is like I think it's a little hard. But if they can make it work, then sure, they need to find a way to make it work.
Yes,
I would be down to play that. It would be fun.
Yeah, I'm always I'm sometimes thinking about that as well. Maybe if Werewolf Online doesn't do that, I will maybe I can organize a tournament with clans, because I've done that once before, but then not with clans, but just with individuals actually, I say.
Yeah.
And that worked out quite well. So maybe I could make a variation on that one with clans.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be fun anyways to play with other clans and be competitive.
Yeah, at the moment you can only actually clans are nothing to each other actually.
Yeah.
yeah, they can compete with XP, but that's such a
That's it. Yeah.
yeah, that's not a really
Like-
competitive thing.
Yeah. Well, it's competitive enough, I think, with
Ye-
the XP, because like everybody's trying to, be number one.
Oh yeah, yes, that's
We are trying to be number one too, so like NASA better watch out. But yeah.
yeah. My clan,
Yes.
my clan is not that high in XP. I think I could take a look right now. It's
Yeah, but
The-
as long as you're like, happy to
We-
play against
we have-
as a friend.
we have two.
Yeah.
We have 3,250,000 XP. It's like nothing probably
Right.
to your clan, but yeah, we are also quite. Yeah, we've also got this clan since December.
Yeah, I remember because like one of co-leader was in your clan when we met her.
Yeah,
Is
Anjani.
her name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, Anjani. Yeah, obviously, because like I remember like I met her when she was in your clan, and like we were like, oh, Anjani. Like she has always been like good friends to us. Yeah.
Yeah, and
before
she
came over.
she's still someone who is good friends with me, good friend with
Yeah,
me.
and she cares about the game also. Like she likes to play, and like yeah, she is a really good person. Like I haven't met her, but I'm hoping that I could meet her since she's very close to Germany. So yeah.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
then, if you had to remove one of the current modes, which one would it be? It's really difficult because there are only 4 modes actually, but
Yeah. Well, I like custom games. I do. Maybe quick, cause like it's
yeah, it's
maybe
difficult because
yeah, it's like if you're at this level of if you have been playing a lot, you don't really like to go play quick game unless you want to act as a new player and like dress up as a new player.
yes,
Yeah, but like at this point, I mean rank obviously is like important for a lot of people, so they can't take it off, and then sandbox is just maybe they can like merge quick and sandbox into one and call it something else.
yeah. I don't know if that would be good if everyone agrees with you then
Yeah.
in sandbox particular because.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but if they're still in the beta phase, so yeah, if they're actually going to be out, like they're not gonna add roles anymore, then they could actually they could do that because then you don't need a sandbox thing. Like you would like to see that level difference between sandbox and quick game, but
Yeah.
just not
Like
the main principle.
maybe like quick game can also be something with, like I said, anyone can play quick game, right?
Yes.
But maybe sandbox they should restrict something, as in like ranked, that they're doing it now with the gold. Maybe with sandbox they can do like level restrictions or something. It doesn't. I think they had level restrictions in ranked. I'm not sure how much of level you need. I think like level 10 you can enter or something. I'm not sure.
If I'm right,
you
you
don't
can
know?
you can enter for 35 wins, but you can
Okay, so
but you
it
can
doesn't go
you can just be
level.
carried by a friend and then you can just go in rank.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they should actually definitely have restrictions. I have nothing against new players. If they know how to play, that's fine. But like sometimes they don't really know, and it just makes the game gets boring for a lot of people that know how to play it, right? So I'm not trying to be like, oh, we should like have like different rooms, like I said, for like different levels. Like we don't have to cut it completely like quick game, but we can make quick game like has different platform kind of.
yeah,
Like
and
different servers. Yeah.
actually that's a thing in ranked.
Yeah. In rank they have like a points or the skills restriction.
Yes, yeah. If you have 1700, you will go to the gold league. They call it the gold
Yeah.
league right now.
Oh yeah. That's nice. Like I should start playing rank.
Well,
it would be fun.
yeah, the problem is that you cannot actually, you cannot invite people at least.
The goal league. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I have to start from the bottom.
Yeah. If you were the developer, what would you actually change?
Okay, this is something that I wanted them to have for a longer time. I think they should we should be able to give our goal to other people. I don't know if it's necessary, but sometimes when you don't wanna give gift, but you wanna spend your gold, or like people want to buy, like your friend want to buy something but they don't have enough gold, then they have to spin the wheel. But like if you can actually give them a bit of your gold, then it would be nice. Or you can exchange gold for something else, or like exchange roses to gold or something like this. I think it would be useful for the future stuff. But
yes.
I think they're doing like this roses wheel right now. Like I just saw some information on that. Like you would it will come in the new update, I think. Like if you have a lot of roses and you have another wheel to spin. Like I'm not sure, like 50 roses you can spin one time or something.
And then you can actually get an item.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that sounds
next new update or something.
I've not heard about that. Actually, I heard a rumor yesterday, when I actually recorded with the first one, and he told me that there were 6 roles to be added in a new update as well, from the role.
I didn't hear about the role. Yeah, that would be good.
But yeah, he's also what?
That would be interesting.
Yeah, indeed. But I keep adding roles. That's a really good thing in my opinion, because more roles, just more variety.
Yeah.
More options. Yeah, and even for
just try them.
Even for a mode that is already really creative, like the custom games, even that mode gets more options with more roles. I think that's gonna be it for today then.
Okay, thank you so much.
And thanks for joining. And
yeah, no worries.
Hopefully we can.
Had fun talking.
Yeah, same.
I hope people will just listen, but sometimes I talk really fast, so I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a long video. I think around 50 minutes.
Oh,
so.
Really? I'm talking a lot.
Yeah, we have talked a lot. Like the other podcast was 20 minutes maybe, and this one is.
Really?
Yeah. Otherwise,
okay.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
If you talk to one of my friends, it would be longer. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't talk so much. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for talking.
Yeah. Thanks for hopping in, and I will see you later.
Yeah. Thank you. See you.
Goodbye.